morning, guys. So we're almost at our final days here on our trip around Kyrgyzstan. In the previous videos you guys saw that I was on a trip with a bunch of other bloggers. We still have 2 days left on this trip, so it's almost over. At the moment I'm in Karakol. I'm in the hotel where I stayed for the last few days. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. It's called Karagat. So today we are going on the south shore of Lake Issyk Kul. We are gonna go see some eagle hunters. We're gonna go see this beautiful canyon called Fairytale Canyon. And we're also gonna visit a very picturesque yurt camp that is right on the shore of Lake Issyk Kul, right on the beach. So far I'm having a blast. I'm really seeing a lot of places in Kyrgyzstan that I had never seen before. So for me it's like a good way to finish this trip. So on our way to the yurt camp, we stopped in Fairytale Canyon. It's really a peaceful, quiet place. Here it's possible to go for really long walks into the canyon. Cynthia and I came here a few times already, but it's always fun to be back here. What I like so much about this place is that it's really peaceful. There's also really interesting patterns in the rocks around here. It feels very ancient. What's really special about this place too is like the smell that you get when you walk through the rocks. In the summer it smells really good. It smells like sage and lavender. I find that there's something very like soothing about this place. So every time I come here I feel like re-energized. It's really good to walk in the desert. So at the moment we're flying the drone to show you guys what the whole place looks like from the sky. Richard's on the command, on the controls.
Hey Gen of Nomad fans, I've only crashed once.
Only once.
So far.
So far.
Almost there.
Standing.
Once you're down into the canyon itself, it can be like a bit of a maze. There's so many different paths leading to different parts of the canyon. So here's this one path, for example, and you have this other path on this side. So that was a cool visit of Fairytale Canyon, guys. Now we're going back. We're on our way to Bel Tam Yurt Camp. We've just arrived in our yurt camp, guys. This place is called Bel Tam Yurt Camp and it's right on the shores of Lake Issyk Kul. It's my first time here. It's the first time I see yurts on a sandy ground. Basically yurts on the beach. Very different from what I've seen so far, but also very, very cool. So this yurt camp is actually right in front of the lake. So I imagine in summer it must be perfect to go for a swim in the lake in the early morning, come back in your yurt. If you guys ever want to camp next to Lake Issyk Kul, this is the place to come to. Bel Tam Yurt Camp. This lake behind me, Lake Issyk Kul, is kind of the reason why Cynthia and I ended up staying here for so long. When we first arrived in Kyrgyzstan, we spent a night camping here on the shores of Lake Issyk Kul and we totally fell in love with the place, and that's when we decided to not go farther east on our adventure and to actually spend more time in Kyrgyzstan to discover this country. And now 11 months later, almost a year later, this is kind of where I'm ending my journey in a way. Camping here on the shores of Lake Issyk Kul, I get to really see the place one last time. So to end our day, guys, we're gonna see a demonstration of eagle hunters. So the guys from Salburun Federation, the same guys that were at the World Nomad Games and that my brothers and I saw last winter. They brought their eagles here. So they're gonna show us their eagles that they train for hunting. They're also the same eagles that they use for competitions. Those are the eagles, for example, that were used in the World Nomad Games.
There's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Those eagles are like super big, super heavy. And this eagle apparently was #1 in the World Nomad Games. So it's cool, it's like holding an Olympic champion on your arm. Right?
Yeah.
So Kay has this traditional, or maybe not so traditional, Kyrgyz dress. And we're gonna do a photo shoot by the lake.
I got the affirmation I needed that it was cool. No. It is a cool dress. I know, it's nice, right? Yeah. I would have bought one like it at home.
Like super traditional as well, you know, like it's really like it's,
Yeah, it's like modern
chic, modern Kyrgyz style.
Yeah.
Tiptoes undercover, agents of the other.
Kyrgyz dress.
You're right.
Right on.
Anybody else want to do it again here?
So they showed us their eagles on the beach, and now they're showing us how they train the eagles to land on their arms.
Reaching for the grand, as willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb.
These guys here are experts at training their eagles, and it's actually a tradition that has been passed down from generation to generation.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Agents of the
I think this is actually the best way to end our trip. I mean, it couldn't get better than spending the night right on the shores of Lake Issyk Kul in a yurt camp, having a gorgeous sunset like this. This place is the place that kind of made me decide to stay for so long in Kyrgyzstan. And I think it's kind of a full circle now. I think that I'm at peace now with what I've seen. I'm fully satisfied with my stay here in Kyrgyzstan. 11 months. Kyrgyzstan, you have received me with so much love, surprised me every step of the way. I'll definitely be back.